On Election Day 2006, Ari Berman and I visited Villanova University, located in the suburbs of Philadelphia. Despite Villanova's location in one of the most hotly contested regions in the country, the election seemed far from the mind of most students. The first thing we saw on campus was a sorority pie-throwing fundraiser for charity. Students at Villanova, like many young people across the country, are actively involved in community service and charity work, but remain quite disengaged from politics. Nearly all of the students we talked to said they did not vote, and we asked them why.
Well, it wasn't really a conscious decision. We just have a lot of classes today. Yeah. No time really.
Yeah, I have a lot of classes. I didn't get to sign up for my absentee ballot.
Did you vote before?
I have voted before. I didn't get to sign up this time, and I didn't think it would be fair too, because I didn't think I had enough time to put in an educated decision.
Didn't do an absentee ballot. I just didn't get around to it.
Do you think they make it too? Sorry, go ahead.
I couldn't get an absentee ballot in time.
Personally, politics kind of bother me a little bit, I'm not going to lie.
How come?
I feel like politics are dirty. I feel like you can't trust anyone.
I agree. With all the campaigning ads that were shown on TV, just none of them were positive. Didn't really give me incentive to go out and want to vote.
Well, I would vote, but I mean, personally, I don't know what's going on in this current election. I mean, I know it's more local than anything, so I'm not totally sure offhand.
Several of those who did vote said that they didn't know which candidates they voted for.
Who did you vote for?
Good question. Is that a problem?
I know who I voted for if I had the ballot, but I can't remember the name.
Democrat.
Republican. I voted Democrat.
I really do.
Who were the Democratic candidates you voted for?
Off the top of my head, I honestly can't remember. I voted a while ago.
It appeared that there was very little discussion of the election or politics in general on campus.
You know what, I haven't. To be honest, I can't say that I've talked about the election with more than one person.
Yeah, I've heard about it in some of my classes.
In your classes?
Yeah, in my classes. From my teachers,
Not
yeah.
from your students?
Not really, no.
Sometimes. I'm a science major, so I spend most of my time in the science building, but I feel like if I spent more time in the business building, I'd hear more about it.
I would say, personally, I think everyone here lives in a bubble, and they're kind of isolated and don't really care about politics that much. If they do, it's about the war, because that directly affects them if they have to go to war. But I mean, other than that, I don't think people really care much about it.
Anti-war activism on campus?
No, I haven't seen not really any protesters that I've seen.
Is there a lot of anti-war stuff going on campus here? Or
I feel that this campus is generally apathetic to, or I haven't really noticed anything offhand. A couple small organizations, but other than that, I haven't really noticed anything. It's not really talked about.
Ultimately, 10 million young people across the country did end up voting, the biggest increase in 20 years of midterms. Yet overall, only 24% of 18 to 29-year-olds voted. That's right. When issues like college affordability, alternative energy, and the war in Iraq were on the table, issues that are absolutely vital to the future of America's youth, under a quarter of young people voted. I'm Sam Graham-Felsen for The Nation.